I came across a video today from a woman named Dr. Venus Opal, who is I guess a doctor of finance, maybe some kind of financial advisor. And the video basically was her explaining how powerful black women are. And let me say, for the most part, my mama is a single mother alive today. Is the last. My mama is my last surviving parent. My daddy died a long time ago, but I watched my mama struggle, working 3 jobs, walking miles to work. So for the most part, yes, black women have had it hard in this country. And for her to be a single, I'm sorry, a married woman, she's a lesbian, which doesn't make, any point, but it's going further to my further point. That doesn't matter. When you're a black woman and you're a multi-millionaire in this economy and you are successful at it, you 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 strut your strut. You walk your walk. You take a success lap, and yes, pass that knowledge on to other black women. I think she's the founder of Black Women's Millionaire Club. But the package that she sells in the ideology is under one of feminism, man hatred, and hatred for black womanhood. And if you become successful and you on your way to being a millionaire, you partner up with a white man. You can do all of this without the black man's help. That's what me and her differ from. She was trying to pass herself off as like the black version of Dr. I'm sorry, the lesbian version of Dr. Boyce Watkins. So let me explain something to you. In this country, you don't make it your business, or maybe you should, because remember, unfortunately, for everything you sell, there is a market, and there's a big market. And Essence Fest just passed, and for the most part, Essence was amazing. There was almost no angry black women walking around here saying, "We are women, hear us roar." But this group of like Feminista Jones, this group of Cola Booth, and all them different black hateful feminists. And they some are lesbians, but for the most part, most of the black feminists are bed wenches. They love white dick. I don't know how, but apparently they have this really misconstrued idea that black men are the problem for their failure. And as a conservative, I will say this much. You are responsible, unfortunately for you, for everything that happens in your life. You open your legs, get pregnant by a dirty ass nigga who you got to put him on child support, that's your problem. It's not the white man's problem, and the black man's problem. For the most part, you as a black woman hold the key to that thing between your legs. See what I'm saying? But when they get pregnant with a house full of kids, then they turn to lesbianism, or they turn into this feminist bull ideology where the black man ain't shit. And if you're a real nigga, you done dated a girl who been like, yeah, that nigga ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. Fuck that nigga, bruh. But it's you. It ain't the guy. Because remember, outside of rape, there's really no other way a man can get between your legs. I mean, outside of rape, that's the only forcible way a man can get between your legs without the woman's permission, is if he takes it, and that is forcible rape. Okay? If you're a woman who grew up with a fucked up daddy, that's not the fault of every other black man. That's the fault of your mother picking an ain't shit nigga to get married with or to get pregnant by. You see what I'm saying? Or those guys who have baby mamas who ain't shit. But for the most part, this particular woman was sitting there saying black women are pure power. The black woman is this awesome force of nurturing and empowerment, and these black women they've built everything, and everybody copied off the black woman. And I wish a motherfucker would. I mean, cursing her ass off. If you're a professor, I'm sorry, if you're like a doctor of finance and you sitting there sounding like a damn rapper with all that, yeah, I wish a nigga would. I wish a motherfucker would challenge me. I'll put him in his motherfucking place. Fuck a black man. Fuck these niggas. Get you a real man. Get you a motherfucking white man. And she really meant that shit. And these black dudes need to hear this. I hope if you're a black dude watching this shit, there's a whole new bed wench, bro. And thankfully, she only got like 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I've never heard of this lady until she came across my suggestion. I've heard of Feminista Jones. I've heard of, the few like Melissa Harris Perry, but Melissa Harris Perry got a fucking husband. But this lesbian chick, wherever the fuck she is, this bitch really means that black women can be rich and successful on some Oprah shit without a black man. And that's her whole pitch. You can be successful at what you do. You can build wealth, but do not build it with a black man, because black men don't deserve black women. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's a whole big subculture of women, black women, who absolutely despise black men and the ground that we walk on. And let me tell you something else. If you think long and hard, what I find really interesting is that no other race has women like this. It's only us. And I'm explaining to you. Who is the white version of Dr. Venus Opal? Think long and hard about that. There's no white woman out there saying, and Rachel Dolezal I don't count, but I mean a multi-millionaire rich white lady saying, a rich white lesbian, white man hating lesbian sitting there saying, fuck the white man, get you a black man. There's no version of that. There's no Chinese lady saying, you fuck that, Asian man, get you white, get you black man good for you. Like you can't find it. It's only us. And black women since slavery days have had, like the days of the plantation, the mammy plantation. They have always had a visceral, slimy hatred for black men. And I'm talking about, it's like down in their bones, to the point where they find a way to rationalize their victimhood by projecting all of their failures onto the closest thing to them, which would be their brothers, their uncles, and any other person with the same skin color, but of the opposite sex. You see what I'm saying? So the black policeman, he ain't shit. The black mailman, he ain't shit. The black any man ain't shit. But the black woman, she's part of the victimhood of this patriarchal system of black men who just, on some Danny Glover color purple shit, just like sitting around with cigars and wine and cognac, putting the poor black woman down. And we basically, all we're doing is suppressing her greatness. But the white man's going to nurture that greatness. And she's going to sit there and bust her ass to save money and get stocks and bonds and share with them. So anyway, in my opinion, brother, this lady's a dangerous piece of shit. I feel nothing for her. I'm glad she accomplished what she's accomplished. But once you sit there and say that black men ain't shit and that white men are better than black men, then you are, unfortunately, the enemy of other black people. Even your own grandfather, you piece of shit. Anyway, hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm fucking out of here, bro. It's hot. I'm going to cut some more grass. Get out of these clothes, bro, and hit the gym.